Hey, hey, it's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. I'm just gonna get you. Oh no. My Wi-Fi is down. Hold on. There we go. What's up? I gotcha. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. So we are doing the skull kit today. And the skull came from Wood Bits and Pieces. And I just fell in love with this. She showed them to me at Crafters Convention. And I was like, I need to do a kit with these because I love them. I love the bright colors. It is the Day of the Dead wreath kit. So you get your skull, this amazing skull. Flowers, because they go hand in hand, right? You get the awesome purple glitter ribbon. You get the ring board, you get your zip ties, and you get the whole roll of the black mesh. Somebody messaged me yesterday, why are you putting black with that? Because y'all, when you put black up to these bright colors, it just makes those bright colors pop even more. So that's why I'm using black. Good morning. If y'all could float my boat, I would appreciate it. So, we will get started. You can get this kit at monkeyscreations.com. The Let It Snow kit is sold out, but I am looking at getting a few more of those for y'all that have reached out and asked if I would. So I will see about that in a little bit. Yes, it is Wood Bits and Pieces. I will, let me share that link with y'all, because she does some amazing woodwork, y'all. Let me find it. Let me find her. Copy. Paste. There you go. There is her link. So y'all can go check her out. Let me see if I can pin it. Oh, it keeps disappearing. Sorry. There you go. I think I pinned it. Yes. It is pinned. So that's where you can go check out her wood signs if you don't want to get this kit, okay? But let me bring you down and get started because this one's going to be a little different. I always like to try different things. You never know what I'm going to come up with. But we are going to do a base. Well, now I can't see comments. I gotta be able to see comments. All right, there we go. I think I did it. So, I have marked on my board. So, our skull is gonna go right here in the middle. Okay, so you can see the straight line for our skull. And then I'm gonna put a bow. That's what the B is. So a bow here and a bow here. can we get monk fan shirts from Amber? We'll have to talk about that. So we're going to do 2 bows. This one here will probably be a little smaller than the one we put down here. But we're going to figure it out as we go. And then we've got these awesome flowers. So, but we got to get our base done first, right? You got to get the base before you can have fun decorating. So I cut all of these at 19 inches just to make sure I had enough. Let's get these guys out of our way. And I just cut these with my rotary cutter because you're not going to see the cut edges. So 20 inches. Oh, and I forgot to show you the pouch, y'all. I will show it right after the live. I'll come live again so you can get a really good look from my phone. So we are just gonna, let me hold that down. Gonna roll this over on itself just once, just like we did yesterday. Pinch it, clip it, flip it. I need a shirt that says that. Pinch it, clip it, flip it. Same to the other side, and then we're just gonna scrunch and meet. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Okay, so we are not adding any tails to this yet. We are just putting our, hold on, where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? We're right here. Okay. We are just going to do our base. You caught me live. Just like that. And we're going to clip as we go. Now, this one I did have a few extras, so I did cut some curls. And what I plan to do with those is just put an extra curl right here where I'm going to put my bows, just to give it a little more lift. So that is a trick that y'all can do. So that sometimes I see a lot of pictures where the bows are kind of sunk into the wreath. So to kind of prevent that, you can put an extra piece of mesh. Okay. So I'm going to put our cruffle and then a roll right on top of that, just to give it a little more lift. Just like that. Hello from Nova Scotia. Okay, so let's do this one as well, and then we can just sporadically use up the rest of them as I'm going, just to use up the whole roll. Okay, so my other bow is going right here. Are you putting mesh in the middle? What do you mean in the middle? I'll flip it over and show you if you want to screenshot it. So I'm literally doing just like we did yesterday, outside, inside, outside, inside, all the way around. So you don't have to use every set of holes with the cruffle. Now, if I was just doing a ruffle or something like that, depending on my mesh, I would use both sets of holes. But for this one, there's no need unless you just wanna. But don't do that unless you have extra black with this kit, because you'll run out. But for this to cover the board, you only need to do outside, inside, all the way around. Okay? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to put sporadically just because I have them and I just don't want it laying around. Now, if you want to put tails, you most definitely can. So we'll do this one and we'll put another curl. But see how just doing the inside outside fills up this whole board. You will not be able to see the board. And you don't have to put in these curls if you don't want. I just was trying to get rid of the whole roll. No idea where that one went. Gotta run and drop off orders. Awesome. I ordered some cool signs yesterday from Etsy. Some eyeball signs and a couple purple heart signs. Because I don't think I'd ever really seen any purple hearts. So I was like, I need a couple of those. But of course I don't remember the name of the shop. Y'all are quiet this morning. Are y'all still into bed? This is just regular black decomesh. All right, one more here. And it's cut at 19 inches. I cut it at 19 just because we know mesh right now is running not at 10 yards. So I cut it at 19 just to make sure I had enough. Good morning. You're at work? Okay, so we got one side done, nice and full. So I'll show you one more time how I did this one. Okay, so it is cut at 19 inches, and I'm literally just rolling itself over onto itself once. So we're going to scrunch it, clip it, and flip it. Just like that to bring your edges together. Pam, if you text me at 281-502-2228, I send a text at least 10 to 15 minutes before I go live. Or if you're on Facebook and don't want to get my text alerts, then make sure that you're following my page and turn on all of your notifications. But my text alert people are the second group of people to get notified when I have new kits available. This one. You're welcome. Good afternoon. I am good. Got good news this morning. My grandmother is possibly going home from the hospital today, so I'm excited. She was touch and go this weekend. We almost lost her, but she recovered. I told her she was like a cat with 9 lives, but she's already used up 3 or 4. So I told her she needed to behave. Just behave. And I almost slipped that we were coming for her 96th birthday, but I caught myself. I was like, don't spill the beans, because she does not know we're coming. So that's why you didn't see me too much last week. I was off, y'all. I was just in my head. No, not the cute doctor this time. That's what I asked her. I said, if you just want attention from the cute doctors, then just tell me, and I'll send one to your house, Grandma, every week. So she kind of chuckled. She has an awesome sense of humor. She is just, I mean, when I told her she was like a cat and her lives were almost done, she just howled. I was like, you need to stop, Grandma. I'm kind of adding curls to every 3rd one. He'll be, oh wow, that's awesome, Susan. All right, so the last one going in. So do any of y'all live in the Nashville area? So myself, Monk, of course, Johnny and Taylor, my kids, will all be going to Nashville next Thursday for my grandmother's 96th birthday. And then they're all flying home Sunday. And Lori, Unique in the Creek Lori, is going to meet me in Nashville, and we're going to spend a few extra days together. We haven't gotten to see each other all year. So we're going to hit it up in Nashville for a few days. So if any of y'all are in the area and want to meet up for dinner, then let me know. All right, so there's our base. So we're kind of doing this on the fly. I'm going to see, oh my God, look how awesome that looks already. All right, so we're going to put our skull right here in the middle. I know, we're going to have so much fun. So we're putting a bow up here and a bow down here. This one is going to be bigger because I have more space, right? Because I don't want to cover too much up of that skull. So we're going to do a smaller bow up here and a bigger one down there. Let me see where I'm at. Right here's my top. Right, the black just makes everything pop. All right, so where did my ribbon go? Right here. So this amazing purple glitter ribbon comes in your kit. Good morning, good morning. Oh my God, y'all, I love this stinking pouch. Let me tell you, it is so handy. So let me think. Let's make our big bow first. And I just chose one solid ribbon because we are going to have so much color with the flowers and the ribbon that I just didn't want a bunch of ribbon. So let's make a bow. That pouch came from, and I'll when I video it, I'll put her link, but it's Jackie's Wreaths and Things. She is the one making these pouches, and I'm just going to tell you, I love it. So let's still make our typical bow. I know, right? I saw those flowers and I'm like, so how many of you know what a Day of the Dead wreath is? Because this one, you can kind of all colors go. It can be gaudy, over the top. So you can literally do anything with these types of wreaths. Because you don't see me normally use flowers and those kinds of things, but with this one it was kind of a no-brainer. Her acrylic. Oh, really? Absolutely, yeah. Day of the Dead it starts the end of October, so October 31st, November 1st, and 2nd. So it carries through. But it's, yeah, I mean, it's still a Halloween wreath for sure. Oh, thanks, Dana. There is Jackie's link for the pouches. There she is. Miss Wood Bits and Pieces herself. So she is the one that I got the skulls from. So y'all go check her out. She does amazing work. Grab a pipe cleaner. Karen, it's Velcroed. It comes with a heavy-duty Velcro that you attach to your table, and then the other side of the pouch has the other side of the Velcro. right, so there's one bow. We will fluff that out in a minute. Hold on, I gotta think. So I'm just gonna make, Kathy, my bow formula is 654 321. So 6-inch, 5-inch, 4-inch loops, 3 loops, 2 loops, and 1 loop. Okay, so 654 321. 6-inch, 5-inch, 4-inch loops, 3 loops, 2 loops, 1 loop. Does that make sense? I'm trying to think of the best way to do this because we're going to do some bridges on this wreath. That is what's in my head. That's what came to me. So I'm trying to think. Let's just do a basic. Hold on. I gotta make sure we have enough ribbon is my only thing. And we will have plenty of ribbon. Don't doubt me. Don't doubt me. Your bow formula for everything is, oh really? It's easy to remember and it still makes an awesome bow. Let's cut that off. Absolutely, Catherine. I know, y'all are probably trying to figure out what I'm doing. So we're just doing a 6-inch, 6 loop on each side, okay? And then we have the rest of that ribbon to play with. Oh, my witch about fell. All right, so I'm trying to find my top. There's my top. Now I did just attach my cable mounts, so I'm gonna pull them very gently. Very, very gently. So I'm just using pipe cleaners. You can use zip ties as well. It comes in your kit. Okay, so I'm just attaching mine straight up and down. Let's see if I can do it upside down. Okay, so we're right here. Just so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay, and then right there. Okay, so straight up and down, right down the center of your board. And that looks good, so I'm going to tighten it down a little bit. I don't want it so tight that it smushes my mesh, but I want it tight enough that it doesn't move. Oh, you've had it for 2 weeks? That's crazy. None of your business. I have no idea why Facebook blocks you every time. Monk starts back to school tomorrow. Okay, so I'm leaving a little mesh underneath so that it has something to sit on, right? And he is really excited. He was going through all his food that I got him for his lunches. He was approving or disapproving, or I was like, you need to relax, my friend. He's so needy this year. Now the glitter ribbons, y'all, do tend to stick together down here at the base. So just pull them apart. Don't be afraid to give them a good yank. Get them where you want them. They will go, I promise. Okay. I will for sure. Oh yeah, we'll take pictures. Okay, so see how I'm going right down there to that base? So just our basic purple bow. And then we're going to come right down here. Find a set of holes. I'm not going to smush or bring my bow down into it. I don't want it to look like it's sunk in, right? So don't pull it too tight. And I'm putting this bow on to see our spacing. Okay. Now this one is going to go right up here at the top. So I'm going to take my phone is blowing up, y'all. And we're going to do some bridges just because I can, right? Let me see how much we have left. So I'm just going to take what we have left, and it's probably way, actually I know it's way too much, but we can cut it down once I get it on there. So I'm just taking what's left and literally folding it in half. Okay, just like that. Where did I get my shirt? I got it from I always get her name wrong. Crafting Mama. You know the girl, Sandy. Crazy crafting mama. I don't know. All right, so we have our half. I'm going to take a zip tie, and we're going to actually zip tie this down in so that we can do some nice bridges. Trust the process, exactly. Where am I going? I'm going right here. So I'm just taking another zip tie and running it right over Crazy Crafted Mama. Thank you. Okay, so if you can see right down in there, I just ran that zip tie. And I'm going to take this and we're going to just give it a little scrunch, and we're going to put it right on that zip tie and zip tie these down. Just like that. And then the bow we made is going to sit right there as well. And now we can have fun. So who's ever done a bridge? Do y'all know how to do a bridge? Do you even know what I'm talking about? Wood Bits and Pieces is where this amazing skull came from. Okay, so I'm just going to work one side. Okay, so this is what I call a bridge. Okay, so you're just kind of building a bridge. Okay, just like that. We'll zip tie this end to there, and then we'll have another set of tails coming out here. Okay, I love doing these. It just brings like an extra wow. Okay, so another zip tie. A roller coaster, I call it a bridge. But I don't think there's any right or wrong name for it. That's just what I call it. Okay, so another zip tie, run up through there. Now I don't like my bridges to be tight up against that mesh. I like to be able to see underneath. Okay, so we're just going to scrunch. And zip tie it right to the board. You're late, you're late, you're late. That's okay. Okay, and then with this end, just going to cut it off just like that. Angie, oh my God, I missed it, Amber. Okay, I'm mad now. I got to go watch the replay. Oh, I was like, what are these? These are our tails for our bow. Let's just get them up out of our way for now. I can't believe I missed that. Okay, now this one, I'm just going to make a little bit shorter. Angie's soaked. I can't believe I missed it. we go. So another zip tie. I will turn this over so that y'all can see it. So I'm just going to sit it in here, make sure I have enough room. Scrunch it. And then put it right in that zip tie. And then I'm just going to do one more on this side, just because I don't like to be totally symmetrical, right? Hold on, I'm trying to find, there's the hole. Where do you go see it? It was probably on, I'm probably sure both of them streamed it. So either Scott Waterman's Loft or Brushes with Boards is probably where you'll find it. Robin, I can't believe you didn't remind me. That's a little tighter than what I really wanted. Oh, there we go. It was just snagged on a piece of mesh. Okay, and then we're going to cut this end off. Oh, just on Design with Scott. There y'all go. Get these curled up and out of our way. Oh, I was already on. Okay. All right, so I will flip it over. Okay. So this is where the bridge, the initial piece started. And then it's bridged all the way to here. Okay, and then on this side, it goes from here to here. So I just double zip tied it and then let it hang. So bridges, hold on, I missed that. So bridges don't have to be, no, I never like my bridges the same, never. I'll always have one more bridge on one side versus the other. Okay, and then this one is just going to go right there. Now I may actually change this. I actually am. We've got a little more ribbon, so let me just get this. Oh, my head just fell. Because I wasn't sure exactly how much ribbon I had, so I tend to leave it a little. Let's use this one as actually the bottom. So just some short tails would let me do that with bridges. Girl, try it, you never know. I never put my bridges the same on each side. let's do, so our outside loops were 6 inch. We're going to do 5 inch. I'm OCD too, but I like the way I do those for sure. And then 4 inch. So I'm just coming down 1 inch on each side just to use up the ribbon. If you don't want to do this, then by all means don't do it. But I can't stand having partial rows of ribbon. Because then I have to put it back on my rack, whereas if I used it all, I could buy another roll of ribbon. Right? Okay, so I did the big one to the bottom, so the big one's going to the top this time. Just going right over where that bridge started. You like my logic? Makes sense to me. Any more Halloween stuff? Yes. It is in the works. So I'm gonna just, let me see how these curl and see if I want to cut them down just a little bit. All right, we're gonna leave them for a little bit. Now we've got the flowers. Okay, so that's where we're at. Okay, I am gonna cut that down. Oh no, your AC went out. That's horrible. Now you get this whole bush of flowers. So it's up to you how you want to use it, how many you want to use. So I'm going to go, I think I'm just going to go with the yellow and the purple. But you can definitely use all 3 of them. Or save it for another project. So let me see. I don't want these leaves though, so I'm going to pop those leaves off. Oh, okay. We'll just pop the whole stem off. Yes, the bow at the top is smaller than my bow at the top, or at the bottom, for sure. All right. Now what I probably will do is you can just zip tie these in, or you can glue them however you want. But I think I'm just going to pop this one off and put it right there in the middle of the bow. Okay. And then literally you can just go around wherever you think you want a flower. Over there. And just glue them in if you want. You can glue them or zip tie them. There's no real recipe for the top. I just kind of, whatever ribbon I had left, I used, basically. And I like putting flowers or ornaments or something right in the middle of those bridges. I keep losing my nippers all in this pile. You can see I'm kind of going outside, inside, outside, inside. Just use this last one. It's different, huh? Put this one more in the middle. And I like different sometimes. Now you could definitely put in the red ones as well. You would think they don't match, but I promise you it does for these types of wreaths if you just wanted to add an extra pop of color. So I'm just going to show you kind of what it would look like with the red in there. I love different too. Sugar skulls and Mardi Gras? No. Not at all. So see how when you do that bridge, you can see the flower through the bridge? I like the pop of red too. I actually may use it. One there, one there. I actually think that's enough, y'all. So I will probably just go through and glue those right where I put them. Or a lot of people put all the flowers at the top of the head. So you could do that too. Just line your flowers up around the skull. Look, y'all, there's no right or wrong way to do these. Just have fun with it. Wish this was a Friday giveaway. Pretty simple. And that black and the simplicity of everything just makes that skull pop. Now, if you don't want to do anything like this, I mean, you can still take the ribbon and you can add your tails all the way around like we did yesterday's wreath. So this is just another way to do it. But you could definitely do your tails in all of the places you put the mesh. But I wanted to try something different because y'all know I like different out of the box type things. So there you go. Give it away Friday. Y'all loca. Y'all loca. You just bought it. Awesome. So I do have some help today. So my son is going to be helping me box up all of the kits while I work on the Santa orders that I need to get caught up on. So I will have some help today. So all of these kits should, I won't say will, but should ship out tomorrow, or actually today, because he's going to come in and help me, or actually he's going to pack up all of the kits while I work on the Santas. So hopefully most of these will ship out today, actually. All right. So if you want it, go grab it, monkeyscreations.com. Wood Bits and Pieces is where I got the skull from. So go check her out. She does amazing work. And that's all I got for y'all. So, VIP group. Tanya will be in the VIP group tonight talking all things YouTube. So definitely don't want to miss that. For everybody else, I will see you when I see ya. Bye, y'all.